On three. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Amir is saving money to buy an MP3 player that costs $120. He starts with $25.
He saves $9.
The expression 25 plus 9W gives the amount in dollars that Amir will have saved after W weeks. All right, so this gives me the expression. So I'm going to box it. Okay, here's my expression. So he saves $25 each week, and he saves $9 after that. So he starts with 25, and then he saves $9 each week until he gets to the week he needs. So which operation does the expression 25 plus 9W include? So it includes what? Addition. And multiplication. What does a number next to a letter mean? Multiply. All right, what order do we perform these operations? What order? If we're doing PEMDAS, what comes first, the addition or the multiply? Multiply. So we're going to multiply first and then add. Okay, so how much will Amir save after 8 weeks? What is this telling me right here? Talk to your partner about that for a second. Go. Okay, so that's telling me how many weeks. Because I don't know if I have a 9W. I don't know what W stands for until they tell me. So what did they tell me it is? 8. So I'm going to plug in 8 into W. All right? Now, I like to do this. I like to take it and make a plug. So to make a plug, looks like that. Okay? So you make a plug like this. Okay, I'm going to plug it in. So now I'm going to say 8. Stands for W. So what do I have to do first again? Multiply. So 9 times 8 is? 72. So now I'm going to add. So 72 plus 25. Quickly do it. What do you get? 97. So Amir will have saved $97 after 8 weeks. All right. After how many weeks will Amir have saved enough money to buy the MP3 player? If I go back up here, how much was the MP3 player? 120. So I need to figure out how many. So I'm going to plug numbers in. I already found out 8. 8 is what? $97. So then I'm going to plug in 9. So this is week 9. All right. So I'm going to plug that in for my W. So I'm going to plug that in here. So 9 times 9 is what? 81. And then I'm going to quickly do 25 plus 81. Quickly do that. Shh. Keep it to yourself. All right. What'd you get on 3? 1, 2, 3? $106. All right, now it tells me week 10. So now I'm going to plug week 10 in for W. So I'm going to put 10 in for W. What's 9 times 10? 90. All right, then I'm going to quickly do 90 plus 25. All right, what do you get on 3? 1, 2, 3? 115. Okay, and then let's plug in 11 in for W. So 9 times 11 is? 99. So 25 plus 99 is what?
124.
124. So does he have enough at that point?
Yeah.
Because he needed how much? 120. So After how many weeks will he have enough? 11 weeks. So we can solve it because we know what our variable is. So let's look at this expression. First thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to box my expression because I have a bunch of numbers up there and I don't want to get mixed up. So box your expression. Okay, now I want to read this expression. I want to read the number sign. So I want you to read it with me, okay? Go. 4 times m minus 8 divided by 3. All right, and then I'm going to box this. It says m equals what? 14. So I know what m equals, so I'm going to plug it in. Plug it in. So now I have 14 as my m. What is 14 minus 8? 6. So I'm going to bring it down. Now remember, we bring everything else down so we don't get mixed up. All right, now what do I do? If I have a multiplication and a division, what do? Do you remember? Left to right. If I have original friends, multiply and divide, all I'm going to do is left to right. It doesn't matter how they come. So, first thing I'm going to do is 4 times 6, which is?
24.
Okay, and then I bring everything else down. Now what's 24 divided by 3? 8. Not hard.
I know, right?
All right, first thing I want you to do is I want you to box your expression so you know which one you're dealing with so we don't get it mixed up with other numbers. And then I'm going to box my y equals 4. So it tells me what y equals. What does y equal? 4. So I'm going to plug it in right there. So I'm going to put 4 in for y. Okay, now I have parentheses, and this is 4 to the second power. In my parentheses, I still do PEMDAS in my parentheses, right? So what am I going to do first? 4 to the second power, which is what? What's 4 times 4? 16. And then I bring everything else down so I don't get it all mixed up. Now, I still have parentheses. So what's 16 plus 2? 18. Okay, now quickly do 18 times 3. Don't say it out loud. All right, on 3, what did you get? 1, 2, 3?
54.
54. So my answer is 54. So the answer to this expression right here is 54 because I know what y equals. All right, here we go. Now we have 2 variables, okay? But it doesn't matter, same thing. All right, so let's read this problem. Put your finger on the formula. Okay, ready, go. The formula P equals 2L plus 2W gives a perimeter P of a rectangle with length L and width W. What is the perimeter of a rectangle garden with a length of 2.4 meters and a width of 1.2 meters? Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, underline, length of 2.4 meters. So what does length stand for? L. I'm going to plug it into L. And then I also know what? Width of 1.2 meters. So I'm going to plug that width in for W. So it doesn't matter if I have 2 variables. I could still just plug them in. So 2 times, what was my length? 2.4. And then 2 times, what was my width? 1.2. Now remember, 2L means what? What operation am I doing if I have a number and a letter together? Multiplication. All right, so let's do 2 times 2.4. Okay, now I have to move out my decimal. Make sure you move it back in. And what do you get? 4.8. Now I bring everything else down. Now what's 2 times 1.2 real quick? Shh, don't say it out loud, please. Move it out. Move it in. So what do I get? 2.4. Now I have to add. Now remember, when I add or subtract, I have to line up my decimals. All right, quickly do it. And what do you get? 7.2. So the perimeter is 7.2 meters. All right, evaluate. What does evaluate mean again? Solve. So I'm going to evaluate 5k plus 6. So what's my expression? 5k plus 6. So please box it. And what's my other information? K equals 4. All right, it wants me to rewrite the expression, so I'm just going to do that. 5k plus 6. Now, it tells me what k is, so I'm going to plug k in right here. Plug it in. So 5 times what? 4 plus 6. Now, what do I do next? Do I do multiplication or do I do addition? Multiplication. What's 5 times 4?
20.
Okay, I'm going to bring everything down. What's 20 plus 6? 26. All right, we're going to do one more together, and then I'm going to have you do a couple with your partner. So, this is so easy. Let's box your expression. Remember, most problems happen because we're not organized. So box your expression, and then box your, what m equals. So m equals what? 13. So I'm going to plug 13m, and then I'm going to rewrite my expression. Now I have 13 minus 9. And what's 13 minus 9? 4. Ta-da! All done.